What's going on, guys? Adam Snyder here with a Homemade Entrepreneur. Today I want to give you my top 10 best places to do retail arbitrage for Amazon FBA. If you're like I was when I first started doing retail arbitrage, I struggled to find locations, stores, whatever it may be, to buy inventory. Now, you may have $500 just burning a hole in your pocket, you want to spend it. Well, I'm going to give you my top 10 places I like to go to do retail arbitrage for Amazon FBA. So let's jump into it. Like I said, these are my top 10 locations. I'm going to go through every single one and explain what it is I like to look for and why I prefer that store over some other ones. Number one, and these are in no particular order. I'm not ranking these like top 10, this is number one. I'm just saying for me, I absolutely love Walmart. The number one reason why I love Walmart is because I can buy anything inside Walmart. I buy toys, I buy tools, I buy household items, I buy grocery products, I buy personal care products, I buy sporting goods, I buy pet food, I buy everything at Walmart. The reason why is because Walmart is such a big store. They have so much stuff you can buy, scan it, and see if it's profitable. Again, this is just retail arbitrage. Walking into a local Walmart store and scanning items. I bet you have a Walmart store near you, right? Now, let me know down in the comment section below. What is your number one favorite store to do retail arbitrage? If you don't have one yet, then you will probably get one after this video. So, number two, Target. Target, in my opinion, has a better selection of toys for a better price based on what is currently selling or a hot selling product over on Amazon. Now, Walmart sells a lot of stuff that is not necessarily a popular item. They are just bigger than Target. So because of that, they carry more inventory. So if you go into Target and just scan a bunch of stuff, it's probably ranking fairly well over on Amazon. You do the same thing over at Walmart, chances are you will find that a bunch of the products are not actually listed on Amazon. And that is one of the reasons why I absolutely love going to Target. A couple of things that I buy at Target. Number one, toys. Number two, I buy sporting goods. Number three, I buy personal care products. Those are things like toothpaste, shampoo, deodorant, stuff like that. And it does extremely well as long as you're buying the right stuff. Another reason why I like Target, and if you go to Target and you like them for this reason as well, then make sure you hit that thumbs up button. But it's actually a two-part thing. Number one, you get a 5% off discount if you have a Target Red card, which is free to get. You can get the credit card or you can get the bank card. Both of them give you 5% off. Second reason is because Target has deals or deal days or kind of products where if you buy 2 or 3 of this product, you might get a $5 gift card. Or if you buy 3 of this product, you get 1 for free. And so it kind of helps you out, makes you a little bit more money. Number 3, Marshalls. It's no secret I love to buy shoes. I buy shoes. I keep some for myself. However, I do love to buy them to resell. Number one reason why I go to Marshalls. Marshalls has like soccer shoes, baseball shoes, sometimes basketball shoes, different sporting shoes, and they sell it for about $20 or less. So I love going to Marshalls, getting a pair of shoes for $20, shipping it off to Amazon, selling it for $65, and making about $22 profit. That is a great deal, and that's one of the reasons why I absolutely love to go to Marshalls. So if there's a Marshalls around you, make sure you hit up that store. Best Buy. This is a store that a lot of people struggle to make any money on. And the number one reason why people struggle is because they're not searching for the right product. One thing I want to be absolutely clear with you guys on is that if you go to Best Buy, chances are you're going to be restricted from selling a specific product. And I have an account that's been on Amazon for a while, so I've been kind of grandfathered in. I've been approved to sell a lot of these restricted brands. So that is my story. If you're new and you can't sell these brands, no big deal. Okay, some of the stuff that the only product I don't really sell is Apple. I have been approved to sell Apple, but the problem with it is I get a bunch of returns and the likelihood of somebody saying, hey, that is not authentic, it's much higher. So I don't sell Apple, but I do sell a lot of Samsung, sell a lot of Canon stuff. My main thing that I go into stores, and especially Best Buy, and look for is actually returned items. I go back and look in their clearance sections, whether it's a returned camera or returned calculator or returned projector, something like that. That's what I'm looking for. So again, Best Buy is a great spot for me because you spend a little bit more when you're initially buying, but the amount of money you make is insane as long as you find the right product. Next store, Burlington, or what a lot of people still say is Burlington Coat Factory. Burlington sells more than coats. They sell a lot of stuff. You can go buy shoes, and nice thing about shoes is that you only need half the box, which with Burlington, a lot of times they have only half the box. Second thing I love buying at Burlington are home goods. These things would be like sheets, blankets, different things like that, even stuff that goes in the kitchen, small kitchen appliances, absolutely love. You can make a killing off that. And also toys. The problem with Burlington, which I know a lot of you guys have asked me about, is they sell stuff and they slap a Burlington sticker over the UPC. How do you deal with it? Well, there's two things you can do. You can peel the little sticker up so that you can see enough of the barcode to scan it, or sometimes you just put in the name of the item inside your phone, okay? And that works extremely well. The only issue is if you type in the name, so you physically put in the name, so let's say it's a Paw Patrol spinning toy or whatever, you type that in. The only issue is if the UPC on your toy and the one at Amazon is different, it could be because there is actually a packaging difference, or there could be that was an updated item. So just be aware of that. But it's nothing to be too concerned with. I've never had any issues with sending something in that had a slightly different package. But if it was completely different, then that is where you need to worry. So just make sure you look after that. TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx and Marshalls are very similar stores. For me, TJ Maxx is where I buy the majority of the toys at that kind of location. So for a lot of stores I go to, TJ Maxx and Marshalls they pretty much have the exact same stuff. However, Marshalls is a little bit more expensive from what I've noticed as far as toys. Marshalls is the only store that I really find good deals on shoes. TJ Maxx, I've only found shoes at a few locations, and all the shoes don't come with boxes, and they're mostly women's shoes. I make more money off men's shoes and kids' shoes than I do with women's shoes. So, another thing I buy at TJ Maxx are socks. Socks do extremely well, and I don't know why, they just do. So, if you find that you're at a local TJ Maxx, look to see about socks. Again, I'm approved to sell different brands such as Nike, Adidas, Under Armour, Ralph Lauren, so stuff like that I can sell. If you can't, obviously don't buy the stuff. Which leads me into the next store is Nike or Nike Outlet. I do extremely well with Nike outlets. Being in the Pacific Northwest, I have a bunch of different Nike stores and different outlet stores around me, so I can do extremely well. Another thing that you need to look into when you're shopping at Nike or even a Nike outlet, a lot of times they have a friends and family discount that you can get and get a little card. If you can get that, great, pick it up. It's going to save you a lot of money. Right? So shoes is the main thing I'm buying. The other thing I will buy football gloves. I'll buy different sports gloves. I'll buy socks, obviously. I don't buy a lot of clearance item clothing simply because it's turning over so quick. However, if you're looking to sell on eBay, that would be a great option for you because a lot of times when football season's over, you can find the compression shirts, the compression pants, compression shorts, any type of compression thing. They're pretty much giving the stuff away, especially after baseball season and football when they're getting rid of the jock straps and the whole compression kits. You can do very well with that stuff. The next store is Big Lots. The reason why I like Big Lots, number one reason, is because they are a liquidation store. The reason why I bring that up is because they sell stuff at rock bottom prices. Again, when you're selling stuff at rock bottom prices, such as Walmart, One of the issues you're going to find is if you don't get the inventory to Amazon as fast as possible, the price is going to start coming down. That's what you don't want. So get your items to Amazon as fast as possible. A couple of things I really like buying at Big Lots. Number one, I like buying toys. Number two, I like buying anything inside their medicine area. The reason I say that, and I don't buy electronics at Big Lots at all, because I've seen that they have a lot of issues with them. Sometimes they don't work, sometimes they're broken, and so I don't want that headache to follow me around. So get stuff from like the medicine cabinet or the medicine aisle, and it does extremely well. The only tip that I have for you guys, look at the expiration date, because sometimes they sell stuff so close up to the expiration date, by the time you buy it and ship it off to Amazon, it has very few days, if any, to actually sell before Amazon pulls it off the shelves and sends it back to you or disposes of it. One other thing I buy at Big Lots are grocery products. If you don't buy groceries at Big Lots, you're probably wasting money, because they have some extremely cheap groceries and they're still quality products. Another one which most people don't think about, and something that I love going to Walgreens for, are toys. Most people think Walgreens sells just stuff to like health related stuff. That's what Walgreens for. It's your corner medicine store. That's not technically what they sell most of. Yes, Walgreens is known for that. However, you can buy grocery products, you can buy toys, you can buy personal care products. There's so many things. You can buy makeup, you can buy electronics. They have a lot of stuff. A couple things I like buying. One, obviously, like buying toys because they discount them very quickly. Number two, stuff in the camera section, in the photography section. You can buy some pretty good stuff. A lot of times I can get memory cards for 80 to 90% off. You can also find stuff in the makeup section. You can find, there's usually a few different clearance sections throughout the store, and they just throw stuff in there. One of the things I found really work out and work well is if you buy, they have the razor heads, the shaver heads for men, or sometimes for women as well. Like the Schick, what's the other one? I don't remember all the other different brands, but they have a bunch of them. Like Norelco has some. But you can find them for like 60 to 70, 80% off, and you can make a killing on Amazon. All right, so go look for that. The last store, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this store just because you know it already. It is Goodwill, but the main thing I'm buying at Goodwill are used electronics. Now, if you've been following me here on my channel, you know I buy used electronics. The number one reason why is they're cheap. They're cheap. You can buy them for $2 to $5 for, let's say, a battery charger, or for a used camera, or for a nice Logitech smart remote, or a universal remote. You can find tools, stuff like that. VHS players, DVD players, clocks, radios. There's so much you can buy. Phones. So I go into Goodwill or even Salvation Army or other thrift stores with the main purpose to go in there and look for used electronics. I've been doing this for years, and I've been very successful because of it, simply because I'm looking for stuff that people normally pass by. Everyone is just racing to go get to the toy section, to go to the newest bins to see what they can find, to go find the brand new product still in the wrapper. That's great. There's good money there. However, you're not going to find that at every single store. At every single store, you will find a used electronics section, and normally it's not picked over because it's such a mess. They kind of just toss stuff into the shelves. So spend your time, look through the used electronics section. All you have to do, take the electronic item, flip it over, and on the back it should say a name, like a brand and model number. Put that into your phone and just see what happens. Okay? So, like I said in the beginning of the video, if you have a certain store that you absolutely love going to, maybe it was on my list, maybe it wasn't, but let me know what that store was down below and help other resellers out as well. So again, if you guys have any questions, let me know. You can ask your questions down in the comment section below, or send me a message over on Facebook. You can go to facebook.com/homemade entrepreneur. Send me a message there. But again, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys on the next one.